Okay, students, so the question that you're being asked is, what difference does the last poem make to the meaning of the story? Before answering this question, first consider how would the novel's meaning be different if it ended with the previous poem, which is called There Was So Many Friends. So the first thing that we want to do is we first want to go back to this poem first. There was so many friends. We have to check and see what is the message that what does that poem leave us with, and what would have happened if the crossover ended there. We know that the crossover doesn't end with that poem. We know that it ends with free throws. So the question is here, what's the difference? What would have happened, or how would the meaning of the crossover have changed? What other information does free throws provide you with? So at this time, like I said, we're going to go ahead and read both poems, and we're going to pretend the first time that the book is over when we read There Was So Many Friends. Then we'll continue reading with free throws, which is pages 234 through 237. We know that this is the very last poem, and again we're going to check and see, okay, what kind of meaning does it add on? What does this last poem do for us, or what kind of meaning does it give to the crossover? So at this time, let's go ahead and start doing that. Let's go ahead and read There Are So Many Friends. There are so many friends, neighbors, dad's teammates, and family members packed into our living room that I have to go outside just to breathe. The air is filled with laughter, John Coltrane, Jay-Z, and the smell of salmon, plus scents of every pie and cake imaginable. Even Mom is smiling. "Josh, don't you hear the phone ringing?" she says. I don't. The sound of a love supreme and loud laughter drowning it out. "Can you get it, please?" she asks me. I answer it. A salmon sandwich crammed in my mouth. "Hello, Bell Residence," I mutter. "Hi, this is Alexis." "Oh, hey. I'm sorry I couldn't be at the funeral. This is Josh, not JB. "I know it's you, Filthy." JB is loud. "Your phone voice always sounds like it's a break of dawn, like you're just waking up," she says playfully. I laugh for the first time in days. "I just wanted to call and say how sorry I am for your loss. If there's anything my dad or I can do, please let us know." "Look, Alexis, I'm sorry about..." "It's all good, Filthy. I gotta go. But my sister has 5 tickets to see Duke play North Carolina. Me, her, JB, and my dad are going. You wanna..." "Absolutely," I say. "Thanks." Right before Coach Hawkins comes my way with outstretched arms and a bear-sized hug, sending the phone crashing to the floor. On my way out the door to get some fresh air, Mom gives a kiss and a piece of sweet potato with the 2 scoops of vanilla soy ice cream. "Where's your brother?" she asks. I haven't seen JB since the funeral, but if I had to guess, I'd say he's going to see Alexis. Because if I had a girlfriend, I'd be off with her right about now. But I don't, so the best next thing we'll have to do. So again, what would happen if that's where the crossover stopped? What if the poem Free Throws didn't exist? Okay, so let's go ahead and now read the poem Free Throws, and let's see. Remember that over here, the poem is ending by Mom asking Josh, "Where's your brother?" And he reflects and says, "Well, there's nothing better to do than to eat ice cream, so that's what I'm going to do instead." Okay, so what would have happened if the crossover stopped there? Let's go ahead and move on to the last poem of the crossover, which is called Free Throws, and let's see what meaning it adds on to the crossover. Free throws. It only takes me 4 mouthfuls to finish the dessert. I have to jump to get the ball. It is wedged between the rim and the backboard, evidence of JB trying and failing to dunk. I tap it out and dribble to the free throw line. Dad once made 50 free throws in a row. The most I ever made was 19. I grip the ball, plant my feet on the line, and shoot the first one. It goes in. I look around to see if anyone is watching. Nope, not anymore. The next 12 shots are good. I name them each a year in my life, a year with my father. By 27, I am making them with my eyes closed. The orange orb has wings like there's an angel taking it to the hoop. On the 49th shot, I am only slightly aware that I am moments from 50. The only thing that matters is that out here, in the driveway, shooting free throws, I feel closer to Dad. "You feel better?" he asks. "Dad?" I say. I open my eyes, and there is my brother. I thought you were... Yeah, I know, he says. I'm good. You? I ask. He nods. Good game last week, he says. The crossover was wicked. Did you see the trophy? I ask. He nods again, still protecting his words from me. Did you talk to Dad before? He told us to stay out of his closet. Then he told me to give you this. You earned it, Filthy, he says, sliding the ring on my finger. My heart leaps into my throat. Dad's championship ring. Between the bouncing and sobbing, I whisper, why? I guess you're the man now, Filthy, JB says, and for the first time in my life, I don't want to be. I bet the dishes you miss number 50, he says, walking away. Where's he going? Hey, I shout, we the man. And then he turns around and I toss him the ball. He dribbles back to the top of the key, fixes his eyes on the goal. I watch the ball leave his hands like a bird up high, skating the sky, crossing over us.